Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Peace, love, and positivity to you. My name is Sohum, and today I'm going to be giving a very first time reaction to a group named Black Country New Road. I've never heard of this group before, but today we are going to be checking out the entirety of their album Ants from Up There. I really don't know what to expect today. I did a cursory analysis, and apparently they are in and around the genre of post-rock, art rock, chamber pop, and indie rock. My mind sort of understands each of those individually and how those may all fit together. It has no idea. So it's going to be exciting for sure to figure out what their sound is all about. In terms of band members, we've got Isaac Wood on the lead vocals and guitar. We've got Luke Mark on guitar, Georgia Ellery on violin and backing vocals, Tyler Hyde on bass and vocals, Lewis Evans on saxophone and backing vocals, May Kershaw on keyboard and vocals, and Charlie Wayne on drums and any percussion. So we have a wide variety. The violin and saxophone inclusion really has me intrigued. So I'm just excited to find out what they're all about. But before we do dive in here, a massive, massive thank you goes to Spencer the Great for making this generous donation request and the album selection today. It is much appreciated, my friend. But now, let's jump in. Oh, this pattern is somehow familiar. Oh, the huge bass, what? We're gonna have to put on our music theory hats for this. I feel like a polyrhythm has already occurred, so da 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 da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, you have to count this in 5. There's no other way. Oh my god, that's a hell of an intro. Chaos Space Marine. Oh? Oh my gosh, what is going on? 20 seconds in, I have no idea how to interpret. Okay, so we sort of have like a pattern section immediately followed up by like a bit of a momentary solo from a different instrument or pairing of instruments. And that's like a loose way to define this structure. Pattern, improv. But besides that, oh boy. There's one little note. It's so absurd somehow.
And though England is mine, I must leave it all behind. The war is over. Lift the anchors, set an open course.
Whoa.
For New York state lines, I think of all.
There's a theatricality to this.
Sailor boys light up in song and they
a lot of drive in the piano.
London, love they made there, will it really last? Anytime. What's that you said to me? Oh, I'm a chaos space marine, so what? I love you, darling, will you take my little hand? It's cold, in time you will find these.
Oh my god, we're only 1 minute in, dude. My brain is gonna break. My brain, I know it's already gonna break as I try to understand all of what I'm hearing. Leave your favorite songs from this album in the comments. I'm gonna try to understand these and then give you my favorites by the end. But so far, Chaos Space Marine has it.
Said to me, oh, I'm a Chaos Space Marine, so what? I love you, darling, will you take my metal hand? It's
Wow,
cold.
the swelling sax.
In time you will find these things take up space inside your mind, where you could be keeping honest thoughts of the sea.
Oh, there's a darkness.
So I'm leaving this body.
Not very dark anymore.
Home again, yeah. I'll bury the action between the window and the kingdom of Ben.
Oh, nice
I'm
punch.
becoming the world now, and I'm looking for a place to live, yeah. Here I come now.
Now it's like a jungle drumming.
In time you will find.
Dude, this is so restless.
In time you will find these things take up. In time you will find these things take you.
This is like a relay race.
And now, so long jump. I'm coming home. Billie Eilish style. A Concorde.
I have no idea what's going on. Oh, the saxophone. I don't even know how to define these genres. There's no chance I will be able to. There's so much like start, stop, swelling sax, this like improv to pattern to the improv feel. I can't keep up with all these changes. This is soothing already.
Concorde, this organ, the new one I'm forming is grown.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
You by the morning.
Counting 3 here now.
To my feet, and the doctor said we are unfortunately running out of options to treat. What a funny way.
Yeah, love the low soothing voice here from Isaac. And then some bright textures above.
Like Concorde, I came, a gentle hill racer. I was breathless.
I like the little swing in this coming from that 3-beat measure. I mean, I would say 6/8, but depends on how they've written it. Oh, the interplay between these little motifs.
Concorde, I miss you. Don't text me till winter. I can hardly afford a second summer of splinters. This staircase, it leads only to.
Oh, I love this song. I love this song.
Through 1,000-mile long tube.
You hear the light piano.
Hey, what's the city boy to do? gentle hill racer, I
Dude.
was breathless upon every mountain.
I love it so much.
For your light. But for less than a moment, we'd share the same sky. And then Isaac will suffer. Concorde will lie.
The layering, it just comes out of nowhere, the complexity. Because what do I focus on? Is it the piano? Is it the guitar? Is it the bass? The keys? The sax? Oh my god, dude. There's no predicting this group. Oh my god.
Concorde, we're old now. You wield a lightsaber and led by the dark to our place on the table. So don't tell me you're
Was not expecting lightsaber lyrics.
Concorde, we're old now. You wield a lightsaber and led by the dark to our place on the table. So don't tell me you're hungry, 'cause darling, I'm starving myself.
And Concorde is a kind of
And
bird,
I
right?
heard you're on Atkins as well.
I love this slow
I was
burn,
made to
dude.
love you. Can't you tell?
Mmm.
And you like
Oh.
Concorde.
Oh.
I came a light blue sleeper, and I laid dead or twitching for most of the night. But I know that you'll be there. The Sandman inside, and I'll come to like a child.
The simmering violin now. God, dude. This might be above my pay grade to understand all of what's going on, because it becomes so climactic by the end of these songs, and it's already like layered to the brim with a lot of goodies from each instrument that's taking part. So we just slowly, gradually ride this ramp up and up and up, and I don't know where it's going to reach, and I don't even know if it's going to continue that way. It could also decrease in its intensity, but that's why I would like immediately characterize Concorde here as a sort of slow burn. You can even hear it in the vocals. They're just almost like mottled. They're rather low. Murkiness would be a way to describe it. It just rests in that lower register without ever really brightening up and even reaching no falsetto notes, no real reaching of the mix or passing through the passaggio, just remaining really low down here and allowing the other instruments to take some of those brighter frequencies in momentary punches, not throughout, almost like little stars twinkling above this slow burning, I don't know, swampland. What an interesting song, dude. I mean, already I'm convinced that like you need to just listen to these a bunch of times back to back in order to fully glean all of it and then properly characterize it. So, bear with me listening to all this for the first time. Ooh, banger start. Now we're going to sing about bread. Bread, I love you, bread. You taste good.
I just woke up and you already don't care.
Oh,
That I try
gentle.
my best to hold you through the headset that you wear.
Oh my God,
And as tired as I might
it's so quiet.
over where the signal's good. There's no way to save your evening now. Through the little phone that could. And yes, I was tempted, and I christened me lonely.
Oh my God.
I pretended to falter, and I burned scented candles there.
Oh my God, that one violin note
some good pictures where
being sustained is...
the paintwork was perfect, so no one could doubt it. Oh, I was still losing.
Dude, oh my God, it's raising. The temperature's raising. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Wow. This is otherworldly. Oh, the depth of this track. The voicings, the darkness, the bright notes, the swelling, the things quieting down, the violin still being sustained up there. Darker place right there. It's crawling through this moment. Wow, it resolves out of it. It's like we elevated out of the swamp again. This album is so phenomenally interesting. Wow, the utilization of silence too. I'm not even thinking about the lyrics. I'm so hypnotized by the music. No way. It's so gorgeous. Oh my God.
You furnished your suffering, and you played a good organ, and the world gathered singing.
Oh. Oh.
Good
Oh.
words that you stolen, and every phone died then, and no one had Wi-Fi inside your apartment, so we knelt at your altar.
it's like I catch a few of the lyrics here and I'm like, Wi-Fi about in the apartment, what's going on? There's like something about uh almost like the mundane aspects of life, if you will. But again, like the music is so complex and interesting. I'm so locked on that. Oh,
Okay,
nice punch.
well, I just woke up and you already don't care that I tried my best to hold you through the headset that you wear, and as tight as I might hold over where the signal's good. There's no way to save your evening now, and I'm ready for us to be understood. So show me the land you require and slip into something beside the holes you try to hide. And lay out your rules for the night. Oh, don't leave your toast in my bed. Oh, darling,
Wow, how did the rhythm kick up like this?
till you said this place is not for any man, nor particles of bread.
I don't know how they do what they do, but I like it a lot. Because like I'm caught between this being so subtle that it can't be this good, but it is so good. And I don't understand why the subtleties are making it this good, but I can tell that they are. But also I'm having trouble figuring out what all of the subtleties are. So it's like at every step of this equation, I am not understanding some aspect to its entirety or its fullest, which leaves me equal parts confused, but also in complete awe. Wow. I mean, what a 3-song run right there. How do you describe all of this? I would love to know. Leave a comment down below too. In addition to your favorite songs, what do you say when somebody asks you like how you would describe Black Country New Road or just even this record here? Like so far it's been very very eclectic, all over the place in terms of instrumentation, but the feels like these are like almost these two songs, Concorde and Bread Song, were ballads in their own right with very gradual and slow builds, but then become bright and monstrous and rhythmically intense at different moments, and then they subside again, and there's a constant like push and pull, tug of war between the different elements. But it's not like a tug of war in the sense that they're fighting for space. It just feels like they're so quick. It's like how when you're walking down like a busy road, instinctively you know how to navigate the complexities of all the moving people towards you, and you kind of weave in and out of each other without much issue. Now, of course, occasionally you will bump into one another, but that's not normal. That isn't the most common thing to have happen, right? What's more common is everybody just figures out how to navigate it and it works, and that seems to be like a musical equivalent of what's happening here. Let's check out Good Will Hunting. Love this movie, by the way. R.I.P. Robin Williams.
You walk up on the raised edge, hands out for balance, slipping you almost grab mine, but you find your feet.
And I big fan of Isaac's voice.
Someone to fall. It's just been a weekend But in my
It's hard
mind
to
we
count out the
summer
rhythm of
in
this.
France with our genius daughters now. And you teach me to play the piano. You call, I'll be there once more. I'm scared of the phone.
There we go.
Don't ring it, please no. That I'm just trying.
Wow.
to find.
Notice here melodically they're relying on the second scale degree to give it that doo 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 doo. You would resolve from the 2 to the 1 in the minor scale.
Don't ring it, please no.
The 2 here,
That I'm just trying to find
then it resolves.
some way to keep me in your mind.
Oh.
And later on, everyone will say it was cool. She had Billie Eilish style. Moving to Berlin for a little while.
Brother,
Trying to
what?
find something to hold on to. Never texts me nothing, but she wants to tell me she's not that hard to find. And message me if you change your mind, darling. I'll keep fine.
Oh. There's always like this balance of wit and sadness in these. Oh. They are playing with feel so well.
And if we're on
This rhythmic
burning
feel is
starship,
insane.
the escape pods filled with your friends, your childhood film photos.
5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
There's
6.
no room
It's an hour and 6
for me
here.
to go. Oh, I'd wait there, float with the wreckage, fashion a long sword, traverse the Milky Way, trying to get home to you. And you bring some piece of the stars. Call, I'll be there once more. I'm scared of the phone. Don't ring it, please no. That I'm just trying to find some way to keep me in your mind. And later on, everyone will say it was cool. She had Billie Eilish style. Moving to Berlin for a little while.
Wow, what an
Trying to find
insane album.
something to hold on to. Never text me nothing, but she
Like
won't.
I thought I had a semblance of structure earlier on where I was like, oh, there's like a pattern and then there's an improv and then there's a pattern and an improv section. I feel like I'm a free floating baby in space and time, and this medium of musical whateverness we're experiencing is not giving me many good clues as to like what the obvious structure ought to be, which is really fun because I love to be challenged by music for one, but two, the fact that it sounds so good and I am in this free floating space, it challenges me to like almost just let go of all of the preconceived notions that I do have even about music that is very abstract and hard to immediately get. So I really appreciate that about what we're hearing so far.
To tell me she's not that hard to find. And message me if you change your mind, darling. I'll keep fine. Everyone will say it was cool. Oh, she had Billie Eilish style. Moving to Berlin for a
it's so hard to understand. I'm having a good time though. Haldern. Dude, special shout out to the saxophone. Sax, bass, the mixing of the guitar, the vocals. Oh, candle. It's a candle being lit. Velvet for my ears. This is a very specific reference, and then we're just going to pull this song back all the way to the beginning because I love it. I did a Patreon episode on this song that I know. I listened to it many years ago. It's called Aadat Instrumental slash Banware. It's an Indian slash I think Pakistani group. They did it in the Nescafe basement sessions. If anything, look it up on YouTube, listen to it, listen to the full instrumental if you can, and try to remember this do-do-do-do, this melodic motif from what you're hearing in Haldern here, and listen for that same motif in that performance. It is remarkably similar in that regard, not saying that one copied the other, just it happens to be similar. That, and I'm also remembering a specific instrumental piano piece that I have in one of my playlists that is emblematic of what we're hearing as well in Haldern. So this feels like the melding of two different musical worlds that I never ever thought could have connected into one already slow burn of a track. This is so cool. Wow. It like warms my heart, dude. I don't know if it's Clair de la Lune or some other song, but that piano motif.
Ignore the hole I've dug again.
Oh god, I'm gonna cry, bro.
It's only for the evening. I never wanted you to see that much. Of the bodies down there beneath me.
Wow, dude. I love the minimalism in this. It is so atmospheric.
The only one I've known. Oh, the world so quietly.
Oh, that's like chopping the wind right there with that violin.
And turn your perfect hands to me.
The textures, bro, the textures.
Ruptured every bone.
It's like one by one, they just add something every time.
We formed a ring around your
drops.
I turn my face and hide in shame. You take my tired body in, and you wrap it up in your undershirt. And you pray for the pain to leave him.
Bro, Spencer, you picked something crazy good. Oh, the keys followed the sax. Because everything is climbing, right? But they're climbing at different rates at different times. And now it's pulsing, and then the keys are climbing. And then they're all pulsing together, and it's like almost dissonant. Like a horror movie here. Cutting through the air. It's like visceral, bro. I cannot believe this song. You guys down to run this one fully back? Yeah, I know you are. You can skip ahead too if you want, but this is my favorite song so far, no question. Holy moly. Holy buckets, bro. Shout out if you know who says that. Holy buckets. Those 4 notes from the piano.
Ignore the hole I've dug again.
Like, I don't even know what place this brings me to. I just love it.
It's only for the evening. I never wanted you to see that much. Of the bodies down there beneath me.
Wow, and now the climbing makes sense earlier on because it was all foreshadowing the end. I love the way these songs grow. Wow. This song to me is complete. It has everything. The depth, the frequency range, the emotion, the technicals, the layering. it's like there's not even any repetition from moment to moment. It's like every, we'll call it like 3-4 second chunk of this song, if you feel like you've got the pattern, you probably do, but the next 4 seconds, something about that pattern changes slightly. Either something's added or the pattern itself is modified, or we have a more, let's say, obvious shift. But if you compare any 4 second chunks of this song, I think if you were to scan the entirety of it, there is nothing that can just be copy pasted. I don't think so. I don't think anything we've heard in any of the songs can you copy paste. Like, I'm just going to compare it to the average like pop song, for example, but you can copy paste some of the feels of the choruses because they oftentimes don't modify them in major ways. So you just have a chorus up front, the refrain sounds good, the hook is like solid, cut, copy, no, not don't cut it, just copy, paste, boom. You've got the exact same feel, exact same delivery in two places now. There's nothing inherently wrong in doing that. I think it can be redundant, of course, you're literally doing a copy. It depends on your use case, but the fact that everything in this song and the other songs we've heard is adapting, is modifying from moment to moment, that to me like raises the bar for the musical intellect you need to have to be able to properly intellectually understand this. But emotively, if you just kind of give yourself over to the music, it just does all the work for you. So cut it, slice it any which way you want to. This is damn good music.
And hide in shame. You take my tired body in, and you wrap it up in your undershirt.
My God. I don't know if we can top that song, but I'm sure they'll throw more my way. Just God dang, that was good. Wow, just sax here. Oh, what a note, dude. Oh, a bit of harmonic minor into something more elevated after. Oh. Oh. This is what I want to hear at like jazz clubs. Why is it like a waltz almost? Can we play this like at a school dance or something? Like, good God, this is good. Oh, it's so good. God, it's like a rainstorm. certain like regal nature to this one. Jeez. This is definitely like, to me, like a sort of palate cleanser after the emotional intensity of Haldern. Where do they get these musical ideas from? So intriguing. Place where he inserted the blade. Oh, jeez. This looks to be their most popular track on the record. I like that, like, this intro feels like I could just firmly put it into my piano playlist and just study to this. Oh. Oh. What was the keys player's name? May Kershaw? Oh, I love that voice. Da, da.
You're scared of a world where you're needed, so you never made nice with the locals.
Bro, we have to talk. We have to
up.
talk about Isaac's voice. His voice is like a warm hug. It is so earthy. It just literally envelops your brain through your ears. To me, like, it's one of my favorite voices to hear. It's one that I would presume here is baritone, but like, even I have a baritone voice. I don't speak at that low of a pitch as like my baseline, though I would like to. That would be so awesome if my voice was just casually even lower, and then like everybody's like, oh my god, your voice is so amazing, blah blah blah. But I digress. His voice, it is so tantalizing to listen to. He's the kind of voice, and I've said this for a few other artists before, but I'll say it here because it very much applies. Isaac has the kind of voice I would just like to hear him talk, period. The fact that he is singing is just the bonus. It is just the cherry on top, because it is so soothing. It literally could just put you to bed. Ugh.
Slow with your vine stuff. It takes a few years, but they break bones. It takes a few months, but our bones heal. We're stronger, we tell all our school friends, and they sign our cast in the playground. Darling, the rest of my body, it's yours then. Every time I try to make lunch for anyone else in my head, I end up dreaming of you, and you come to me. Good morning. Show me the place where he inserted the blade. Oh, praise the Lord, burn my house. I get lost, I freak out. You come home and hold me tight as if it never happened at all. Good morning. Show me the place where he inserted the blade. Good morning. Where is your light? Am I home?
course they quieted down.
To keep you too long.
Not a moment where you know what they're gonna do next. Oh.
So clean your soup maker and breathe in your chicken, broccoli, and everything. The tug that's between us, that long string, Concorde bound to in my evening. The good hunter's guide to a bad night, darling. I'll spoil it myself. Thanks, you're leaving. Well, I tried just to stroke your dreams better, but darling, I see that you're not really sleeping. And I know you're tired. Well, I'm tired too. Oh, but every time I try to make lunch for anyone else in my head, I end up dreaming of you, and you come to me. Good morning. Show me the place where he inserted the blade. Oh, praise the Lord, burn my house. I get lost, I freak out. You come home, hold me tight, as if it never happened at all. Good morning. Show me the fifth or the cadence you want me to play. Good morning. Show me where the time, the other end of this chain is.
Oh my god, bro. It's so dreamlike, but that's just like this moment. Everything has just been its own thing throughout. Did you notice like all of the parallel melodies? It was either at the same time or sequentially in like staggered layers. They are so good at whatever this is. I mean, this is theirs. This is whatever, this genre, whatever this is, it is theirs. I have no better way of explaining. Oh my god. That song just took over my brain. I need processing time after this whole album. Jesus. And here we've reached the penultimate track. And both of these are the longest tracks of the of the record, so I can only expect this growth to be crazy. This is about to be two epic tales back to back. You see how they are constantly changing from moment to moment. There's no stagnation in songs like this. Oh, wow. I love these intervals. Oh, you hear? Oh, it just filled out. That voice up there. Yeah. Oh. It's ethereal, dude. Layer by layer being added.
Let the clamp do what the clamp does best. I know you're coming home, Henry. Just tell me when. We must let the clamp do what the clamp does best. That's a funny looking shrine on your bedroom wall. Well, I'm sorry, Henry.
I love the sparseness of the vocals.
Look anything like Jesus at all.
Oh wow. You can hear the emotional release and anxiety in the voice.
The one that you loved, did you keep him on your side?
There's also this like soft restraint.
Did you ever get to ask what on earth he meant by? Might take some time to learn how to use these bodies right. But it is for this that God has gave us both the night. On Henry hung to all of these his battleship of memory. A small nation of souvenirs make Henry home, but poor sleep. Oh God of weather, Henry knows. Snow globes don't shake on their own.
Dude, the drums, they're just crashing all around. Listen to the panning. It's around the world.
Snow globes don't shake on their own. God of weather, Henry knows. Snow globes don't shake on their own.
reminds me a bit of one of the Game of Thrones themes. It was one of the ones by Rajan Dwajani or something like that. Reigns of Castamere or something like that. I don't remember.
Oh, God of weather, Henry knows snow globes don't shake on their own.
Whence we came. Oh, it's so beautiful, bro. Dude, I love music so much, man. This this is so good. coming up with a top 5 of these songs is gonna be impossible, dude. It's gonna be impossible. I don't know how you guys have ranked it at this point. I have a few that I know I'm gonna put up there, but like, there's every single one of these songs. Oh my god, so unique, so good, so emotive, so skilled in their composition and arranging, and it just takes you through all of the emotions, man. I love it so much. And like, to be honest, the lyrics are the part that I have focused on the least because I am just so overwhelmed by the musicality of it all. I know that this is the kind of album that with like many re-listens, you're just going to unlock new levels of how good this thing actually is. So at the outset, as I'm experiencing this, I'm like, banger, 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 banger. So fresh, so good in all of the ways you can describe. We'll do it at the end. And then you do it again. You listen again and you find all the other nuggets, and then you listen again and there's even more. You know, it's one of the reasons why I think, like, for me, this is just like a sidebar here, but I love the show The Office, not because it's the best show, the funniest show ever, but because I had an emotional connection to it. I thought it was funny. There were a lot of ways in which they made jokes that resonated with me, and I found it funny, right? And I've watched that show, rewatched that show, or episodes of that show so many more times, and surprisingly, you would imagine, like, okay, after the 8th watch through Sohum, you should know all of the moments, all of the jokes. You should have it all down pat at this point, but with every subsequent listen, there's more to ingest. There's more things that you pick up on. The subtleties reveal themselves to you. And it's one of the backwards reasons to, break the fourth wall for a second, that sometimes I wish YouTube's meta wasn't first-time reactions only, because there is so much value in listening to something again and picking up on more of the nuance. That's why for me, like, I am so down to listen to literally anything and everything, and if we find something that we truly love, we can just like keep looping it, that would be okay. It's a weird world we live in where sometimes we have to bend over to the algorithm and people only want the novelty of a first time reaction versus a 5th time reaction, which I also do enjoy. I also do understand there are diminishing returns to what you can experience, but it feels like you would hit that diminishing returns point at a far later album listen than on like the 5th pass, for example. All of that to say, there's so much in this. This has all been so dense. I can't believe we're at the end now. Basketball Shoes, the final track. bass has been so potent throughout this whole record. A subtle note, but I love how the guitars are just allowed to ring out often. Oh, it's so delicate. Let it just consume you.
Concorde flies in my room,
The reference.
tears the house to shreds, defines the night as such a home for us, sticking sex, and leaves no trace of love at every market town that we intersect. I died like 15 times. The dark blue stem brings me to their breasts. And I'm feeling kinda normal with the packed lunch. Train rides don't hurt much these days. We're all working on ourselves, and we're praying that the rest don't mind how much we've changed. So if you see me looking strange with a fresh style, I'm still not feeling that great. And then it's in soft focus all around you. You can't see the football game on my dad's sofa. We are still, and we never look at our phone anymore.
I love that they just like breathe in these spaces for long. Yeah. Oh. Oh, it's like scratching up there.
Oh, I can't think of anything.
Whoa, what a rhythmic change.
Pick a hair off my sweater and drown in me like boyfriend jeans. Oh, I haven't felt this way in like ever. I am the Congo, you are the weather. And the
Ooh.
climb is a crack.
Drumming is kind of going crazy on this.
And it tortures me.
I thought something different, and here we go. So crazy. I love that. Da da. The panning, bro. These little decisions. Do 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 do. Just. This is like a magnum opus? This is like a Magnus Carlsen of music. Holy. Son of a dude, I cannot predict anything. I'm 0 for 155. Bro, I feel lightheaded listening. I'm like so overwhelmed. My emotions have been toyed with today. Yo. Where do you find albums like this? Why have I never heard of them before? Black Country New Road, 769,661 monthly listeners. Make that 769,662 listeners because I am a fan. I am now a fan. I mean, I could have probably told you that 2-3 songs deep, but oh my god. Oh my god, that song just I mean, Basketball Shoes is like their is it Magnum Opus? Magnus Opus? One of those. This song, like, perfectly bow tied the entire album because throughout, like, you know, I was talking about, like, not being able to predict certain moments and, like, expecting bigger drops, almost like we're in, like, a standard, like, alt rock or hard rock kind of album because that's my background. That's where I come from as a music listener. I've loved metalcore, rock, hard rock, all of that kind of stuff and related genres. And I love those genres to bits, and oftentimes they use a lot of repeated structures, and the big hits, the big moments are usually in that third climactic chorus, and everything feels larger than life, and the structure, it's attainable rather quickly. For everything I heard from Ants Up From There, Ants From Up There rather, these moments were never obvious to me, and by the time we stacked all of those, I think it was 155 unsuccessfully predicted moments by the end of Basketball Shoes, when there is that just massive drop, huge chorus, and I was predicting it mentally on the one in the right moment because they're giving me that alley-oop, but at that point to the listener I think it's well deserved. Oh, the feeling of euphoria just washes over you. At least it did for me. I mean, what a huge moment. And it only is that huge because of the context that we experienced throughout the entire listen. I mean, whew, 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 whew. I don't even know where to begin here. I mean, I guess I already have, but I'll just list off all of the things at a high level that really struck me, and then I'll give you my I guess like my top 5 songs from this album. Again, please leave it down below. What are your top 5, or just comment for the algorithm. But yeah, all of my notes in a very scattered random order I put up top. So dense. Like right away as I was listening, I was like, okay, every 5 seconds there's something new, there's something fresh, and if I'm gonna pick out all of those moments as a reaction channel, as somebody trying to explain it, I would do more harm than good, and I would rather just listen through all of those dense moments because there's just so much to pick up on, from the layering between the instruments to what the individual instruments are doing by themselves, because there's always more levels of complexity even within one instrument. The fact that you're stacking so many on top of each other, even in one cross-sectional moment of time, or again in that staggered, layered fashion, either way you're producing something that is very dense and constantly evolving. It's novel any way you slice it. There's barely any repetition throughout. I mean, if there's repetition, it's going to be if you zoom in on one instrument rather than looking at the collective. So the feel constantly changes. There's a constant dance between darker melodies and textures and lighter, more ethereal ones. Oftentimes those like darker passing chords that subtly like submerge you under a murky water, but then quickly you're brought up again above that surface. There was a constant movement in that regard, so it was almost emotionally hard to know what I'm feeling because there is so much movement there. We can talk about the textures across all of these instruments. There was so much going on at any given moment in time, panned separately, right, left, right, up, down, the depth of anything you hear. It's constantly moving, so they have a lot of versatility in their style as it relates to any of these production elements or just the genres that they choose to inhabit, because we had huge anthemic pieces, art choruses, ballads, slow burns, anything and everything in this. Also, like to zoom in on a few of the subtle things that they did. There was a lot of like start stop that I noticed in terms of certain, say, melodic phrases. You would start the phrase in a cool fashion, then quickly abruptly stop it, let the space speak for itself, and then restart it again in a different place. Or it would be a bit of like a call and response where other instruments would fill that, very obvious void from that moment, whether it's the swelling saxophone to the simmering, piercing violin to the tumbling around the world drums or the textured guitars. I could just go on and on and on about that. Also kind of like dovetailing well with that start stop is the idea of that like pattern and improv feel. Though I can't imagine something like this was improv, you could tell me that it was and I would have to believe you, because to produce something like this, you just have immense skill anyways. What's to say that they didn't just improv a lot of these sections and make it as massive as it was? I also really love the fact that there was like a huge emphasis on the lows in the mix. So the bass was always really well pronounced. The low vocals from Isaac, I mean, he deserves a special shout out in his own right. I could yap on and on about his ability and his contribution to the feel of this whole thing. He brought this darkness, this earnestness, the crackling in his voice when he got bigger and more emotional. Loved it, loved it, loved it. One last abstract major point I want to raise is the sort of like relay race being played between, I guess not between, but with these instruments in mind, because it felt like in any one moment you would have a piano piece, then quickly transitions to a violin, then to sax, then to guitar, then to the bass, then to the vocals, and you would hand off the melodic motif very, very quickly. Oof. I'm probably missing a few other comments too, but this is just too dense to capture in one holistic paragraph. But let's discuss the top 5. So I was doing my best to kind of keep tabs of everything and what I was thinking as I was listening, so my opinion was evolving with time. But I think in 5th position, I have Concorde. In 4th position, I have the place where he inserted the blade. Then in 3rd position, I have Snow Globes. Then, so this is going to give you 1 and 2 right away. In 2nd, I have Haldern. I really wanted to give this one first just because of how good it was at the time that I heard it, but you have to give it to Basketball Shoes. I think how massive it got by the end, I had the biggest emotional reaction and feeling about that one, and it only was possible because of the sequencing of all of these songs, all of the emotional high points that carried throughout. So again, the context matters here as it relates to how I'm weighting these tracks. If you were to like rank them completely independently of one another, as if you wouldn't ever listen to them sequentially, then maybe you could have a different, I would arrive maybe at a different top 5 ordering, but that's not how I've experienced it today. So I'm not going to play that counterfactual. I'm going to give Haldern in 2nd, and then in 1st place, Basketball Shoes. But those are just my opinions. Let me know, again, what you think about all of what we've heard today in the comments down below. I really enjoyed my time here. I hope you did as well. If you want to request a reaction yourself, whether it's more Black Country New Road or really anything else for that matter, you can do so by clicking the first link in the description box below. But as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.